Alexa.
And I'm Roland.
And we're your hosts for Pro Talks at House Called Pro. Tonight on the Home Service Super Summit, we're bringing you Cribs, Shop Edition. Massive truck fleets?
Check.
Giant dispatch centers with big screen TVs?
Check.
Behind the scenes operations?
Yep.
Hottubs?
Maybe.
We'll see.
We're gonna give you guys a backstage pass in some of the most well-oiled machines of service professionals across the US. You get to see their trucks, their shops, their training facilities, and more. Tune in.
Hey, I'm Manny. I'm the ops manager for Las Vegas here at Gettle. Come on in, let's take a tour and meet some folks. So first let's go into the call center. This is where everything begins, right? This is where it starts. Lead domino effect. We've got roughly about 30 employees that are here Monday through Friday. Come on in. Let's take a look at our break room. So our break room allows us to take breaks. We've got an elaborate snack bar. Anything you want is at your beck and call. So I'll tell you, grab it. Alright, let's go to the warehouse. I hope we're having fun here. Alright, a couple things that are really important about Gettle. I'll tell you what we really do is we invest in our folks a whole lot. So you see a bunch of lockers kind of just hanging out. Every single one of our technicians have uniforms. Everything's nice and neat, everything's very professional. And I'll tell you what, when we bring that type of discipline into an organization, everybody looks and feels good. It makes them want to do a better job. Let's take a look at some of these units over here. One of the things we pride on ourselves is making sure that our technicians are top of the line folks. In doing so, we have these units that really provide these folks, our technicians, to be able to troubleshoot and do some stuff that they normally couldn't do outside somebody else's residence. So we can bring them in here, hone in on a couple things, and help them out. Look at a couple vans. I'll tell you, one of the biggest things that we do here within the HVAC and plumbing community is we've outfitted all our vans. So when we have technicians that either come on board or that are actually here, everything is outfitted with parts. So let's go take a look at an HVAC van, see what it initially looks like versus what we do once we Gettleize it. All right, come on. Let's check out one of the new trucks. We just got it in a couple days ago. I want to show you exactly what the truck looks like, how we get it, and then how we actually outfit it, all right? Smell the newness in here. Take a look and see how empty it is. This is the before look. We'll take you and show you an after look, all right? Let's take a look at the next one. All right, now let me show you the van, what it looks like when it's fully stocked, all right? Idea what happens as far as daily operations go. We're going to walk up the ramp, and what we do is, as these vehicles start coming up, we've got plumbers, we've got installs, and we've got technicians coming in to run parts, drop off parts. So this trip here is a great opportunity for us to kind of just speed things along. We come in, park our vehicles, load up any type of equipment, or restock whatever we need to, and then all of a sudden we're just kind of out through the door. But one of the biggest things that we want to focus in on, make sure that everybody understands as they pull in and pull out, is we do things the right way and not the easy way. Now you got the tour, now you had a good opportunity to take a look at some of our vehicles, see what a new one looks like, see what an outfitted one looks like, and there you have it. That's pretty much it. Oh, there goes my phone. Listen, it's time for me to go, but you guys know your way out. Have a good day.
Smith, President of Sky Heating. Welcome to our crib. Heating's been around since 1979. We're a second generation family owned and operated company. Come on in and I'll show you around. And here at Sky Heating and Air Conditioning, we proudly display our mission, vision, value, and culture statements along the wall. Hey Heather, some days we even try to have a little bit of fun. We're not there yet, but we are shooting for Tres Commas. That means $1 billion. That's right, a billion with a B someday. With the help of everybody here, we might be able to get there, especially if we combine our efforts and our knowledge. We also like to give at Sky Heating. Colon cancer is our charity of choice after losing Matt Moore to colon cancer at a very young age. One of our vehicles donates 5% of all proceeds to that. And to stay healthy, keep fiber in our diet, and to give people awareness of colon cancer, we've got our fridge stocked with Olippops. These are our fiber sodas so we can stay plant-based and eat healthy at Sky Heating.
We're really competitive here at Sky Heating, so our favorite tool in the office is our Fitbit, so we can be competitive against each other on our walks. The one thing I don't like about this company is his stupid face is everywhere.
What the hell, Ash? And here at Sky Heating, we have our own state-of-the-art training room with high-efficiency gas furnaces, air conditioners, ductless mini spits, even dual-zone ductwork systems, so we can bring people on at the fastest onboarding rate with the best quality training available in our industry today. We've spent almost $50,000 getting this room right. Everything from the lighting to the garage door to the 4K projector and virtual reality training. Whoa, this virtual reality training is out of this world. Do you think I can play Minecraft on this later? At Sky Heating, we even have our own ductless division, the Oregon Ductless Heroes. Isn't he cute?
This is my $40 million garage door company, A1 Garage Door Service. But listen, it wasn't always like this. I've worked too hard, worried too much, and spent way too much money. But listen, I've made every single mistake out there, but I can tell you this, I've learned from every single one of them. A long time ago, there was only a couple of us. We'd go out and repair the garage doors ourselves. We had a weekly planner, and that was what we used to dispatch ourselves. There was no GPSs, there was none of that stuff back in 2006. And now we have over 200 employees. We've got a 35,000 square foot warehouse and training center. And we're so excited to bring you guys in and show you what we're gonna do as a team. Because we believe in you, the people, and that's how we're gonna grow this thing. We're gonna grow it together. This is the 5th building we've been at, and we're always looking to perfect everything we do. We're always evolving. We're a live organism that's always looking to do the next best thing. We're a lean company. One of the things that differentiates us from our competitors is we carry the best parts in the industry. You know how when you buy a tire, it tells you how many miles it's rated for? Well, garage door parts are the same way. It's rated on a cycle life. Each time the door goes up, it comes down as one cycle. We carry 80,000 cycle springs, 100,000 cycle rollers, the best in the business, and that's what separates us from every other garage door company. So right now I'm standing in door 48 where we build anything custom when it comes to your garage door. We have the ability to do wood overlay garage doors. We do any type of door you can think of. And the reason we call it door 48 is because Arizona is the 48th state. This is where we started. And our whole motto here is if you could think it, we could build it. And that's something that really differentiates A1 Garage Door Service from any other garage door company.
Guys, my name is Thomas Fishconico Jr. Right out of Lakeview, New York, about 10-15 minutes outside of Buffalo. This is my mobile office. I'm the owner-operator of TK Cleaning Solutions. Right now we're running the 2018 Ford Transit 250 low roof. Got a custom wrap done by a local guy, did a fantastic job. We'll come around to the back here. Inside here we're doing a truck mount system. So we got waste tank up front, freshwater tank in the back. Got some room to put some defuse, fans, flood equipment if I need to. Right now I got just my regular wands, got my spotter kit, upholstery tools. I have the inline filter, a couple accessories if I need to change out some tips, clean anything out. We're running 400 feet of vacuum hose. Over on the side here I got 2 garden hoses for the freshwater if I need to direct line or if I need to fill up a little bit. Carpet rake, squeegee, deck brush, grout tool, another mop head back here. One of my favorite parts about this van. The dreidel both sides. I'll take you over here. That's where the magic happens. I'm running a brand new Apex 570 by Sapphire Scientific. I got up to 400 feet of solution hose, some ends, corner guards, some other tools I need. I have my chemical in there with my sprayers, toolbox when I need it. Right now I'm just hanging some stuff and trying to get it as organized as possible. I'm going to build some racks so I can put the wands up on the wall, get everything off the floor, get more room. Up in the front, it's a mobile office. I got some file cabinets in there, some racks, do my paperwork, invoices, all that, estimates. This is my girl. Alright, you guys seen the mobile office. About to wrap it up here and get back on the road. Remember, I'm 24-hour service, residential, commercial. Certified for 24-hour flood. We do carpet, upholstery, tile and grout, auto, boat, and RV. We do more. For all your cleaning needs, TK's got the solution. Alright guys, I'm gone. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
McKeever. I'm the owner of Shore Clean Solutions, and we're in the Villages, Florida. And I'd just like to take you to our shop and show you our trucks and our warehouse for Housecold Pro. We've been in business for 8 years. My husband and I started the business. We were in the HVAC industry for 30 years. And then we decided to try and go into the carpet and tile cleaning business. And it was the best thing we've ever done. So through hard work and dedication, we've built the business up to 4 trucks and 10 employees. And we'd just like to say that we are really happy with the way that things are going.
Oh, hey, how are you doing? This is Jason with Service Detectives. We do electrical, heating, cooling, generators, and more. And welcome to my mobile crib. This one is my mobile warehouse, my mobile crib, my mobile office, whatever you want to call it. But this one specifically is a 12-foot box truck. And this one is set up for electrical only. We've got a couple little AC parts, like in a hard start kit and some indoor air quality stuff, but this one's primarily electrical. This is my truck. My truck is set up. I've got 16-foot, 8, 6, 4-foot ladders. I've got a 10-foot conduit rack, 8-foot rack for light bulbs, which I don't really keep 8-foot bulbs in my truck anymore. 4-foot light bulbs. Extension cords, you know, all kinds of Milwaukee fun stuff, yard signs, everything really easy to access in the back here that I need. My tool bag, shoe covers, of course a speaker. You gotta have a speaker, you know, do a little bumping while you're working. We have power inverters in each of our trucks. My truck, I keep this one's a 3,000 watt power inverter. The other trucks, I've got a 2,000 watt power inverter and a 1,000 watt power inverter in those. But well, step on up here. I'll kind of show you around and give you a tour of my mobile crib. These shelves I actually custom made, which was really cool. I had a welder. I worked with a welder and we made these shelves specifically to work for my business. So one thing I really love is my workbench right here. Do a lot of work on here. Kind of start on this side here, and you can stand up in this one. There's a little bit of headroom now where the actual door is, a little bit more shallow, but this is a 12-foot Penske truck. It was a used Penske truck, which is really cool. We do a lot of U-Haul, Penske. The newest one to the fleet is a Hackney body on it, but so over here on these bins, there's a lot of bins that I use on a regular basis, you know, switches, receptacles, ground faults, cover plates. You know, I've got single gain, 2 gain, 3 gain boxes, round WeWork boxes, round nail-ons, single gain nail-ons, metal boxes, metal covers, floodlights, photocells, ballasts. And then we go all the way down here and we get into different breakers that I keep in stock on the trucks. GE, Square D, Cutler hammer, all kinds of cool stuff. Back on this side, towards the back here, is more clamps, bushings, light bulbs, a few extra parts that I keep on the truck. Tons of light bulbs on this one. On this side over here is mainly a lot of tools. So we've got, we carry primarily Milwaukee, so Milwaukee batteries, drills, got a circular saw, skill saw, jigsaw, multi-tool. Keep a lot of my hand tools really close and handy. Drill bits, and then a few extra light bulbs. As I mentioned, I keep a little bit of indoor air quality stuff. So right now I've got a Guardian, Remy Guardian on my truck, and I keep a couple hard start kits on my truck as well. big into surge protection. Some other tools like my socket set, and I keep a corded drill. I can't remember the last time I actually used a corded drill, except for our big Bosch drill we use for hammer drill when we're core drilling or setting the ground rods. So down here I keep a lot of my wire on the bottom roller here. So I keep some 6, 10, 12, a little bit of extra 4-aught aluminum and some number 4 bare. So this is the electrical truck. Again, my truck. Absolutely love it. I do have a couple other trucks here. You know, this is a 10-foot. This was a U-Haul truck, a used U-Haul. And then the newest to the fleet here is a F350, maybe an F450. And it's got the 12-foot Hackney body on it. And that one's set up for primarily heating and cooling and a little bit of electrical. This one right now is actually in the process of getting somebody to drive it. So we're having lots of fun with that one, finding somebody, a new apprentice or something like that. So that's a little bit on my mobile crib. So thanks for stopping by my mobile crib, and you guys take it easy. If you got any questions, need anything answered, be glad to help you out. Thanks for stopping by. Make it a great day.
Touch window cleaning, and today I'm going to be showing you my shop. I have kind of 6 things. There's training is one of our big things here. Obviously the computerized CRM, having tablets in the truck. So let me just get into that real quick. I want to show you guys, which is a pretty big deal to me. But when these guys, they are all linked to our system. They have everything on here. So if things change throughout the day, the tablet, obviously will update, and they can make the changes throughout the day. So I'm going to tell you that was a huge part for our business. Going paperless, basically, we really don't have anything that's paper here. So every truck has a tablet that runs with our CRM. We're able to email estimates, and track the trucks all at the same time. Another big thing is organization. So being organized in a business, and this is where you go from like 2 to 3 to 4 trucks, and you're just like, the guys start losing stuff and you're trying to figure this out. So you have to find a place for everything. So we organize everything on this truck, so literally they cannot lose anything. So even all the water fed poles and all the buckets and all that stuff, it's all got its place. So when these guys go to the job, or when they come back, if there's a spot missing, then it shows that it's missing. So it doesn't go longer than a day without that part being gone. So, and if you notice, like this truck, everything's color coordinated. So this is red, the other truck's purple, the other truck's blue, green, yellow, orange. And this is when we're going to big jobs, how we can keep everything so it goes back to that same truck. So every truck will have a color code on it, which is a pretty important part. So that's part of the organization, and I think it's really a key thing. So if you see, everything is marked, the ladders are marked. I mean, just every single piece of equipment on this truck is marked, and it goes back in the same truck. Now, another big thing is we have to make every truck literally exactly the same, because otherwise it makes for a scheduling nightmare. So that's part of the whole organization. Now, getting a little more deeper into it, is we have a scanner system. Get this here. So with this scanner, we can scan out anything in our cabinet. So if our guys are going to, they want to scan something out here, they can literally just scan this on this little grid. Of course, I didn't turn it on.
Click on the box storm, and then here we go. We can scan something, it pops up and tells you exactly what it is, and then you just inventory it out. So everything in all of these cabinets, the guys can come in, they can scan it in and out. Now, being organized with this stuff, everything has a scan code. So if you see everything on there, it's all scannable. And the reason for doing this, let me turn this around here. The reason for wanting to have an inventory system is otherwise it's all up in my head and I got to try to figure out when I need to order stuff. This way, with a scan system, you print your own labels and you set your amount that you want. You say, okay, I want, when I get down to 5, I need to order, and it emails you. And you can add your UL code where you order, so you can literally from the email, you can just go in there and then order it, and it takes all that hard stuff out. So when you're going from those 5 trucks, you're gonna start going crazy. You gotta have some kind of system in place to do that. Got a couple other things that I wanted to share with you guys is your systems of your service. So you imagine like Subway, making your sandwich is when you go into that Subway, every knife, every food it goes in a certain spot, and it's got to be made literally the same. So everything's going to be produced exactly the same. So when we're training, everything's trained exactly the same, and that's why, like with the equipment on the truck, they're exactly the same. I can have an employee go from one truck to the other truck, but they're all trained the exact same way. So everybody knows the same type of service. So when they go into a house, the type of service, what they're doing, and they execute it exactly the same. So that's a real important part of it. So other than that, with the training systems, this is a big key thing. Like I said, we have a training wall for a water-fed pole work. We have a window over there for doing some ladder work. Then we have these walls that are here. So then these trucks are not here. These walls all fold out. So just to show you this, you see this wall will just literally fold out where that truck would be, and that's where we can do all our training. So folds out of the way, leaves us room to use the shop, and then that way, we can keep the truck safe at night. Keeping it parked in here. So. I hope these are a couple, things that will help you guys, to get past that point of, I remember when I had 2 or 3 trucks and the headaches that everything was with inventory and equipment getting lost, being organized. Obviously you've seen some of the drawers that are here in the cabinets. Being organized, but being organized with a reason, meaning you can't just be organized and then it's still up in your head. Being organized means that you got to put it into some kind of system, which is your computer system, and that way, you don't have to remember. So one last thing, I'm going to show you guys a video, which I think is the #1 thing that makes this business work better than anything. And it's so I can either be at home, or I can be on the golf course, or wherever I need to be, or I can be out doing bids or whatever it is. And all my employees are accountable. So that being said, is when they come into the shop, everything's on video here. Everything on the alarm pops up, who's come in, and then also on the ADP, it tells me who's clocked in, who's not clocked in. That's taking advantage of technology. So it's all literally on my phone, and I'm gonna show you guys a video of that. I walked into my shop and show you it all pops up on my phone. So when I know there's a crew that needs to be at a building at 4 o'clock in the morning or 5 o'clock or whatever it is, I can look and see who's left, who's came in. Those things are super important. So, and then areas in your shop, if people aren't supposed to be there, you can set motions on your camera, so that way it pops up and it says, hey, somebody's in this area. And I think that's a pretty key thing. So going back to it, I've been doing this for 30 years. I've kind of figured out everything that's going to work. This has always been my dream, to build a training area in my shop so I don't have to take people on a job to a new client's house, which isn't really fair to the client. So we can actually train everybody here, and then we send them out, and then that's how we do our service. So hope that is some key things for you guys, and hope that Super Summit is good for you guys. Anyways, take care. My name is Jan Vrolix, and this is my shop. See ya.
Hi, I'm Chandler with Classic Gear Services. I'm the owner-operator here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we're going to show you our dream truck. I organized my truck in several different parts. Alright, so starting up here, these fans is what I call cleaning fans. These are not restorative, meaning that we don't use this for restoration, only when I clean upholstery or cleaning carpet. So these fans always stay on the truck. In the bottom here, this is what I call mainly my upholstery side, because we do a lot of upholstery cleaning, a lot of fine fabric cleaning. And here on this side, I have everything I possibly need to do any fabric, basically known to man, or anything I see in my market. Here are more air movers or fans that we use for drying upholstery. Down here represents many different cleaning agents and protectors. Cleaning agent, we have extension cords and extra plugs. Get a shot of this. We got a fire extinguisher so that we can be safe if a fire happens. That's tucked in there. On this side, obviously I keep this empty because we use this to load rugs or upholstery or cushions. Anything we need to take back to the shop, we use this area. And we also can use this area as well. We can move things around. We always keep buckets and towels. These are clean towels here. Keep an extra pair of shoes. Now I got on the work boots, but these are some shoes I can put on if I want to dress up my work attire or whatever. And down here, these are again like combs, extension cords. We got wheel blocks. We've got what they call a claw for spotting. Again, accessories like vacuum bags and different tools in there. And this is another toolbox, again, for general things that need to be done around the truck. And this door is very unique because this is where we can load rugs in, okay? Any upholstery, we can load it in this way, but we can put a 13-foot long rug here, down on this panel here. As well as this panel, we can put a smaller here, but we can move things around. But here, we can really pile them up all the way up to the ceiling there, to our roof. So we can get a lot of rugs in there. Just like a traditional van, even though this is not a traditional van, this is the back, okay? So I'm 6'5". I think about 6'2", you can stand straight up. I can't quite stand straight up, but I can get into the truck. So inside the truck, I utilize hanging things on the walls. This is an electric sprayer. These are extra hoses, water hoses. These are corner guards, which protect the customer's home as well, extra hoses there. And then we have our cleaning tools that we use here, the spotter, and this is what we call a cleaning bag. This comes off the truck every time with a lot of accessories that we use. Vacuum cleaners, upholstery table and chair, extra wand here for restoration, that's our spot guy toolkit, extra shoe covers, vacuum cleaner for the upholstery, and all of here, this is all storage. Now this really helps the truck to be organized. This is my favorite side of the truck because in a traditional van, these have to go on the floor or hang on shelves that you have for chemicals, but I have a special location just for wands. And these ones are like the stair tube for stairs, these two ones are for carpet, and these two ones are for tile and grout or hard surface. And they have their own space on the truck. And this is probably my absolute favorite of all the panels. I use it as a cleaning table. And for example, I have towels up here to protect my paint. I will lay the towels out. I have funnels, measuring cups, and here is where I make my cleaning agents for whatever I need to do for a job, or for different type of fabrics, for carpets. This is where I make my cleaning agents here. Here is all the power. Here. This is a HydroMaster. It's called a CDS 4.8, and it is a direct drive unit, meaning it runs, it's powered by the van itself. So it doesn't have a separate engine. This is the recovery tank where all the dirty water goes to. This is the fresh water tank, 125 gallons. These are our hoses, water hose, pressure hose. This comes down. And then we have, this is our backing hose, an electric hose reel. I don't have to manually wind that up. All right. Has a place for my sprayer here where I can put down cleaning agents. Got a spray gun there on the wall for accessories. This makes it easy. This can go back up. All right. And here at the bottom, again, extra storage, extra hoses, small, long hoses, water hoses. We got wide splitters. If you're running any type of vacuum, you can understand those things. But it's just all those different type of accessories we have. This is what's called a truck mount, a direct drive truck mount unit. And this is what powers everything in our business. And this truck is what we call Godzilla. Truck is right here. Shot of the shop. So this floor is about 11 by 14, and this is a garage floor shop, and water can fall through it as well as dust. So this shop has been built to clean everything from upholstery to rugs. That's what we do mainly in this shop, and to store. So for this floor here, we can pull it out into the driveway or to the parking lot, and we can put rugs on it, or we can put pillows on it to dry it, or we can what we call vacuum or dusting the rug. We pull this out. What we call a floor wash rugs, and all of the debris and water and filth falls into this containment pool. Okay? And so we can roll equipment up here, and we can do everything on this floor. We can clean, we can dust on this floor. Okay, this floor is what makes this floor. I built this floor here to maximize space. All right, and so up on the floor here, what you see is this is what we call a marinating system. Okay, this is where I can soak a rug and give a rug a bath and flush 80 gallons a minute of water through a rug to flush all the contaminants out. And we can do it right here in this containment pool here. It's a containment pool, but it's called a marinator, and we can do that right here, okay? So now as the water falls through here, at the same time, we have a pump. This pump here pumps all the dirty water out to a sink in the back that leads to the sewer. About this shop is the use of the small space and the organization of it. So the shop is ready. I'm always prepared for the next job.
Hopefully you guys got some ideas and inspiration for your very own shops.
Join us right now for happy hour at Pro Talks After Hours.
See you there. Cheers.